All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostle Nelson Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to Yakin, pushing his truth out the four winds. All right, a guided path through rough waters basically sums up our story, because captivity never was said to be easy. I mean, it's captivity. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to be easy. It never was set to be easy. If you go to prison, being under someone else's rules and regulations, I mean, that's hard in itself, Wisdom of Solomon 14. Again, one preparing himself to sail. Okay, so if you're sailing, that means you're going on a journey, a voyage. Okay? And that voyage, you're going to have rough, rocky waves and things that can divert your path. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you're really not in control when you're on the water. But let's see how this plays out. Okay, because rough waters is certain things you need when you're sailing that controls the wind on where you may be desiring to go. Okay, it says, and about to pass through the raging waves. So those waves is going to get very, very rough. The times are going to get very, very hard. It says, calleth upon a piece of wood more rotten than the vessel that carrieth it. And this is like speaking towards men. Okay? This is speaking towards men. Men will be a representation of those ships. Okay, let's break it down. This is James 3 and 4. Behold, also the ships which, though they be so great and driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listeth. Now, this is showing you right here that when we were set to come through this captivity, we're basically like ships going astray through rough times, but calleth upon a piece of wood. Yahweh Shai died on that piece of wood. Okay? So, by him dying on that piece of wood, that was our lead. That's why when you go over here, it says, yet are they turned about with a very small helm. Now let's look up what helm means. It says a ship's rudder. Okay, let's go deep into that. A helm, a tiller or a wheel, and any associated equipment of steering a ship or boat. A steer, a ship, a boat or ship. So Yahweh Shai basically is guiding us through these rough waters that we're in. It says, whithersoever the governor listeth. Now, check this out. This is Isaiah 43 and 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. That's that wood that we're calling upon, that he died upon and gave us a chance to say, Yahweh Shem Shai in truth, would you please be the helm on this boat, this ship that I'm sailing on? I need you to guide me. It was set up this way. Okay? It says, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. Because if you didn't have a sail and a rudder or a helm to guide you, the waves would pound on your ship and you would sink. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is to us. He's guiding us through the paths that we need to go through. He's watching over us. Okay? It says, when thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. So through tough times, he's there. Okay? We have a guide to get us through those rough times. Now, we're going to go back up here to the end. Now, this hymn, it says, yet are they turned about. That means they're guided about with a very small hymn, which is Yahweh Shai, and that spirit on us, guiding us whithersoever the governor listeth. Now, let's look and see who that governor is. This is Matthew 2:6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judea, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Now we know this is speaking on future tense, but that's that governor. And wherever your ship is set course to go, this is speaking basically to the elect men. Okay? Because it's telling you that behold also the ships which thou, though they be so great, they are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small hymn, whithersoever the governor listeth. Now, this is telling you wherever these men go, I'm controlling that ship with that helm on the bottom. All of Israel don't have that helm at the bottom of their ship. That's why those very rough waves, when they hit, it allows them to go into Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Mormonism, Pentecostal. It allows them to go there because that hymn, which is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, this is where they lack. Okay? They don't have that helm at the bottom. So wherever they go, it's going to be off. That helm is not guiding them on that safe path. Okay? And then that helm, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. Not everybody. Not even everybody in Israel. It says, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. Okay? So, these men are going to be guided. And nothing's going, those things that they're going through, it will not overtake them. Okay? It says, for verily, desire of gain deviseth that, and the workman built it by his skill. But thy providence, O Father, governeth it. You see that? For thou hast made a way in the sea and a safe path in the ways. Providence, a protective care, I'm going to read it verbatim, of God, of nature as a spiritual power. So, these men are basically going to have a path that he set up through Yahweh Shai to travel through safe waters. Okay? When the rivers and the waves are hitting up against them, their house or their foundation was built on a solid rock, if you will. Okay? So, when that ship on their sailing, that path has already been directed. It's already, I'm going to carry you through this. It may look tough. You may see them big waves coming, but guess what? I control that. Who shall take charge of my elect? It's going to be my will if it does. I mean, if something does happen to them. Simple. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 10:13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So what we have here is you basically, you set on a path and you see the waters. You see those waves, those 30-foot waves, and you're like, oh man, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. And the Most High is saying, no, it's not. It may pound on the ship. It may move you to and fro and rock you, but guess what? You're going to be all right. Okay? You're going to be all right. Because it says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape. So that him, which is Yahweh Shai, that's on your ship, guiding you, he is making a way through those rough waters for you to get up out of there. Bro, all you need is faith, bro. Amongst other things, you got to have faith, man. You got to understand that the Most High not going to leave you nor forsake you, bro. You got to understand this. These scriptures are written for our learning, man. They were written because we have examples. They were written for examples to show us, like, man, I never left and forsake none of these men in the scriptures. Okay? 4, shewing that thou canst save from all danger. Yea, though a man went to sea without art, a plan wasn't drawn up. Nevertheless, thou wouldest not that the works of thy wisdom should be idle. Okay? And therefore do men commit their lives to a small piece of wood, and passing the rough sea in a weak vessel are saved. Faith. Faith. Okay? You didn't draw up this plan. You didn't draw up a map to say, this is the course we're going to take. This is not your ship to sail. Okay? A plan, you did not draw this up yourself. It was drawn up for you. Okay? Okay, but it says, and therefore do men commit their lives to a small piece of wood, and passing the rough sea in a weak vessel are saved. That's faith. You really got to believe that Yahweh Shai died for you, bro. Faith. For in the old times also, when the proud giants perished, the hope of the world governed by thy hand escaped in a weak vessel, and left to all ages a seed of generation. For blessed is the wood whereby the righteousness cometh. Man, it's beautiful to have this truth, bruh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We could have been left high and dry. You know what I'm saying? We could have been left high and dry, but Yahweh Shem Yahshua was like, nah, my son gonna die on this cross for you. And that's when righteousness gonna come. Okay? But that which is made with hands is cursed. As well it as he that made it. He, because he made it, and it, because being corruptible, it was called God. Self-explanatory, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of these damn churches. I know brothers don't go to no damn churches, but if anybody watch these videos, stay the hell away from these churches, because they don't have that helm on them. They're not being guided by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're being guided on the left-hand side. Okay? Hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That belongs to the Apostle Nelson Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah and pushing this truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.